obviously he's had some pretty productive pressures and done a lot of nice things, but he's also, it hasn't been that wow play yet. Look forward to see him again.
I mean, the more you're around a quarterback, that's positive, and he's around a quarterback a lot, so you're not gonna always get the sacks that you want, but the more you can affect him and allow him to feel you, that's positive, and that's what you want. So he's just got to keep going and don't grow weary, and I think that's what he's gonna do. He understands game day is war day, so he got a good mindset.
Have you talked to him about that, Dex, or is there a maturity there within him where he's already understanding of that?
Obviously, you got to talk about it a little bit because you come from college where you get all the numbers. Yeah. So these guys they a little selfish. They're gonna throw that ball last minute or something, but it's the way of the game, man. You just got to keep going, and you can win fast, and he's gonna throw the ball, but it don't matter. So you just got to stay honing on your technique and keep grinding.
Dex, we hear a lot here about with Jackson. There's going to be ups and downs. He's a rookie. There's a lot to learn. Is it the same thing with a guy like Abdul? That, look, you're a rookie. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. You remember when you were a rookie.
Yeah, I just tell him to go.
Yeah.
Just go. You're on defense. Just go. And that's what he does.
Jalen, I think it's third or fourth. I think he holds the ball. I think it's the third or fourth most time-wise in the NFL. Do you guys see that and say there's going to be some opportunities for us to get home?
You definitely see that, and that makes you have to be even more disciplined on your wrestling, because he's looking for ways to escape, or he's looking for a shot down the field. Don't just stand, have a motor, keep that motor going all play.
What makes Prince a quarterback?
One, I would just say execution. Then obviously you got great players around him. And when you obviously execute yourself and with great players, you're a good player.
I'm sorry you asked us already. What's your relationship like with Saquon? Do you have one from Penn State or?
We're not super close, but yeah, we know each other for sure.
Yeah, much family coming through for the game Thursday? About how many?
We'll see. I haven't finalized yet, but
is that going to be pretty fun for you to just have more family here for that game?
Sure.
Is this one of those games where Saquon only had 6 carries last week? You kind of expect him to have a bigger workload, and what do you guys have to do to contain him?
Yeah, I was shocked when I heard that stat, so I'm sure they're going to come out and try to get him the ball.
Abdul's a pass rusher. You're going up against an Eagles offensive line that has a great reputation for being among the best for a number of years. How much of a litmus test does that provide for you, and how much of a challenge is that to gauge where you are as a pass rushing team?
Yeah, they got a good front, but so do we. So we just got to come out and attack. That's what we've been doing. So I don't think there's much into it. Just as long as we come out and play our game, we should be good.
What did you take away from the film from Sunday's game?
We've moved on from it at this point. So we focus on Philly now. We got a short week, so we moved on.
How are you feeling just body-wise on the short week?
I'm feeling good. Everybody's going to be sore. Everybody's going to have little things bothering them, but I'll be all right.
Abdul, when you're breaking down your own film, you're criticizing yourself week to week, which you said ultimately it really just matters wins and losses. But when you're trying to improve, trying to get better, what have you been focused on? Like, what have you been pleased with, and what do you think you really need to get better at?
When I watch some of myself, I focus on mainly like the bad things I did, the bad plays I had, whether it's technique or the things I could have did better. That's why I take it from there. I don't really try to watch the good stuff too much. Obviously, I watch it, but like you learn more from the bad. That's what I try to do.
What is it, I guess, from something that you're focused on moving on? What's about play that stood out to you on Sunday?
I can't be too specific, but I go over with my coaches, my teammates, they let me know what I'm doing, and we just had that back and forth conversation.
Do you gain any personal satisfaction with where you're at right now as a player through 5 weeks because of what the team record is, or is that? I don't expect you to express it here, but
yeah, I feel like with team success comes individual recognition. So as long as the team's doing good, as long as we win, then more recognition will come to individuals. So that's what I try to focus on.
Is there any fear of making it worse, or is it just pain management where once you feel good, you can go out there? Like, I guess what's the process like to get you from where you are now to on the field?
Just take it day by day, understanding that something that, you know, the doctors got to look at. We got to make sure that, you know, everybody's comfortable with the situation, and then, you know, going out there and make sure that I can execute my job at a high level, because that's really what it is at the end of the day. Like, if I can't go out there and produce and, you know, play the way I want to play, then I shouldn't be out there.
What about your own confidence level? I mean, you have to be confident you can take a hit, right, or deliver a hit.
Yeah, if y'all see me out there, that means my confidence is through the roof. I would never go out there, you know, and be, you know, less than. You know, I will always go out there and try my best to, you know, put my team in a great situation. If I can't do that, then I don't want to play.
Where's your confidence level today?
It's high. It's high. It's like, it's good. I feel good. But again, it's just steps we have to do, you know, especially medically, making sure that, you know, I'm crossing off everything that they're asking me to do, but then just make sure that I can, you know, perform at a high level.
You've seen what Cam's been able to do, Scotty. Just kind of what's impressed you about him these few games, watching him play?
Obviously his power, but I think his attitude is probably one of the main things that everyone is starting to understand. Doesn't matter, you know, if you're 6'6" or, you know, you're a safety. I was saying this on the sideline to him, actually. You know, it's a price to pay when you're going to tackle Cam Scatterby. It's a price to pay. And I think it's the same thing as for me, like in Motor and EG, whoever's in there. Like, it's a price to pay when you're coming to tackle this running back. So the way he runs, his attitude, the way he carries the ball, the power he runs with, that's like the main thing that obviously pops off, you know, when you watch the silent tape.
You were excited to see what you two could be as a 1-2, but now after seeing him in games, it's kind of more exciting. Like, I can see how we both play off each other or complement each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Again, when you look at my game, obviously I have the power to my game as well, but more of a slasher, outside zone, you know, getting on the edges, you know, stuff like that. But with him, like I said, he's a power running back, and obviously that's the way he plays. He plays like that, and it's very evident. So you can definitely see, you know, how we can, you know, be a good 1-2 punch for sure.
But you also said in training camp that, like, you guys are similar too. So he's showing that pass catching ability. So it's cool to see, like, there's no drop off like you thought it would be in training camp.
Nah, I mean, and even in training camp, I didn't think it was gonna be a drop off. Not at all. I didn't think it was gonna be no drop off. It was more so, you know, my strengths, his strengths. More of that. But like to your point, he a good, you know, running back out of the league that's gonna go out there and catch the ball and run routes. Like, he do really whatever you want him to do. But during training camp, I was really more speaking on our strengths. You know, when you're just looking at the tape, especially from college. But now, like, obviously, he got some games under his belt. He got the confidence. You know, he making his presence known. You know, within our offense, but then also within the league as well.